Hello and welcome. My name is Mary Bell and I will be introducing you today to our service model. If I may interject briefly, I'd like to go over something that is so important to our service model that I think it has to be clarified right up front. We are a registered investment advisor, or an RIA. There's so much confusion in the market as far as what a registered rep is or a broker versus an RIA, that we feel it's incredibly important to be able to distinguish both models so that the plan sponsor understands how they're different and the liability that they're taking on from one service model to the other. It's just critical to understand that as to these differences, because in the end the liability falls over their shoulders, and the majority of the time they're completely unaware that their broker and 401k provider cannot be fiduciaries of their retirement plan. And this is true because they take commissions and because they're benefiting from the same fund lineup that they are offering you. And because of that conflict, they cannot act or take on that fiduciary liability. It's all on your shoulders, and that liability is a personal liability. So it's not even a company liability. It covers your home, all of your assets, and that's why it's so important to understand what vendor relationships you have, what roles they play, and how you can protect yourself in the process. Having said that, we are an RIA, a registered investment advisor. We are a full-service retirement plan consultant, and for that, we manage 4 major services for our clients. In the end, it really comes down to formalizing a process. It really is all about the process, and because we do take discretionary fiduciary services, then we take on the full liability, or co-fiduciary if you choose that model. Those are huge differentiators in the market where your broker cannot and legally cannot take that on due to the commission structure they're under. But because we do take on that liability, we take it very seriously, and upon that liability, we must formalize your process. And through these 4 services is how we do that. So from the investment consulting, there are a variety of categories that we must go through in order to make sure that you as a plan sponsor are protected under 404C, and making sure that you're compliant. So it's all about the documentation. We facilitate all of these services by taking those on. So in essence, you're really outsourcing all of those responsibilities that you're supposed to be doing on a quarterly basis, and allowing us to perform that for you as long as you monitor our service model. And we can share with you other ways that you can do that in order to be compliant, to be consistent, and in the end, for compliance reasons, obviously you want to be graded upon your process and not upon the results of the investments. But ironically, if you do follow a consistent process, your investment results tend to be better because of it. That's because of the discipline that you have set in, and we help you with that. As your investment consultant, we provide quarterly investment reports to you and your committee, and these are customized and follow the investment policy statement that we update for you annually. With the investment reports, we also include a customized scorecard in order to facilitate reviewing quarter to quarter the results and making sure that we continue to do a watch list for our clients. We use technology in order to allow us to have interactive presentations with your participants when conducting educational or advisory services, be it live or on the web, through clickers, surveys, and keeping everybody anonymous so that the honesty can come through, interaction is live, and ultimately it becomes a fun learning experience. Our clients have access to private, secure vaults where they keep all of their documentation, contracts, minutes, IPS, everything that's needed in order to prove a process, and a centralized, secure location for all parties involved to have access to at any time, including the aggregation of any assets with different vendors in the same location. and it's all about the process. So for us, it's about setting up best practices, showing you how to go about it, conducting it, and executing in the end. We provide a cost analysis in order to understand what your true internal costs are, soft dollars and hard, and be able to assess them to the right market in order to see what is fair and reasonable and what is not. We do negotiate back down for you as your co-fiduciary. So in essence, these are the 4 services that we provide to our clients, prospects, or if you have a special project that you need us to look at, we'd be happy to do so. And in case I wasn't clear in the beginning, we are a registered investment advisor. So we are co-fiduciaries. We sit on the same side of the table as our clients, and we're very proud to serve for them in this manner. Feel free to contact us with any questions, inquiries, or if you need us to do a free benchmarking, we're always happy to provide that for you. Here's our website at www.401kfe.com and our contact information. Feel free to ask directly for me, Mary Bellarios. I am happy to serve and look forward to speaking with you and being of service. Thank you so much for your time.